Hello again, Sherry Avera with A Touch of Heaven, Intuitive Consulting and Coaching. Um, been doing some classes and getting ready to do some more classes and teaching on vibrations and frequency and how to raise them. And so I thought I would share a little bit about it on here with you, about what it is and why it's important to keep our vibration or our energy levels up. And some of you may know this, so just bear with me for those of you that may not. First of all, what is energy or frequency? Frequency is energy. Energy is the core substance of everything in the universe. Without energy, there would be no life because life needs energy to fuel its existence. The energy that created our time matrix and universe has a unique ability that allows it to have infinite expression. This infinite expression is achieved through vibrational frequency. Now, energy can't be created nor destroyed. It merely changes forms. Everything is energy, alive or not. It is the molecular structure that forms everything. So even the table and the chair that you sit in, the table that you're holding on to, the trees outside, everything is energy. It's the molecular structure. It's how everything is made in our world. So that's basically what energy is. And like I said, it's in everything. Why is it important for us to pay attention to our own energy levels? And we do have control over our own energy levels. A lot of times we don't think we do, but I'm here to tell you we do. And I can give you some pointers on how to keep your energy level or your frequency up. Why is it important to do this? Well, energy has a lot to do, or frequency has a lot to do with what we manifest. In fact, it has everything to do with what we manifest. If you are wondering why some people that have money tend to be able to get more money, that's because they're in that frequency. They're in that zone of already having money, so it's easier for them to continue to create and receive money in all kinds of ways. Whereas when somebody, it may not have that much money and they always feel like they're struggling for more money, they're in that frequency. It's a low vibration. It's a low energy level. So you're attracting more of the same to be worried about. Everything is here. We have the power to control, to create our world. And a lot of us don't realize that. Or we've heard about it and we don't know how to do it. Or maybe we believe it, but we don't know how to get there. Well, again, that's part of what I do and what I help people with. But I can give you some pointers to get there. And it's all about changing your habits. And that's where it's difficult. You change your habits, you change what you're doing, you change what you're eating, you change what you are thinking or feeling. And yes, you can control those things. I've heard people say, I can't control my emotions, or I can't control my feelings. Well, somebody can, because you're letting somebody else control them if you're not controlling them. That person made me mad. Nobody does anything to you without you allowing it. So yes, you do have control. You can control how you think and how you feel, which controls your vibrational level. That's a start. It takes changing the habits. That's where the challenge comes in, because we are creatures of habit. And we tend to be a little lazy when we know we need to change a habit. That's why quitting smoking can be difficult. It's not just that it's addictive, but it's because it's a habit. And we have it in our brain that it's addictive now. And it's hard to change a habit. You've been doing it for years now, right? Same thing with eating. It can be difficult changing your eating habits and getting healthy. And even when you get there, some of us may fall backwards. It's because those old tapes are still playing in your head, because the frequency is still there. It still has the ability to manifest what we don't want. So this is why paying attention to your thoughts, paying attention to your frequency level is so important. Because if you want something better for yourself than what you already have, not saying that you're in a bad place, but this is on you. If you want something that you don't have right now and don't know how to get it or seem to be able to get it, then the frequency is where to look. Now, uncovering the emotional blocks that is maybe keeping your frequency levels down, that's another thing that I do. That's important too. But little things that you can do. First of all, go outside. Go outside. Go for a walk. Go to the beach. Go on a hiking trail. Get moving. Go do some yoga. Yoga is very easy, especially the beginning. Start something that you enjoy, but get outside to do it. Going to a gym is great. And yes, go to a gym, especially if the weather's bad, of course. But one of the biggest and fastest, easiest, cheapest ways to raise your frequency is to go outside for a walk. Just around the block. You'll be amazed at how much better you feel when you start to do that. Another thing to do is your diet. Pay attention to what you're eating. It's not really a mystery why we get tired after lunch. If you look at what you eat for lunch, is there cheese in it? Is there butter? Is there fat? Is there mayonnaise? Those things, is there turkey? Is there chicken? Those things can tend to cause your vibration to drop because there's a lot of fat in it and make you tired and sleepy. So then you start the yawning and you're dozing off at the desk. So be mindful of what you eat. Anything that is of nature, that's real food, first of all, your veggies and fruits. Organics. I like organics. I do a lot of organic raw food and fruits and veggies. Do a smoothie. Smoothies are great. You can put anything you want in them as long as it's real. And that helps raise your vibration as well. Something as simple as pure therapeutic grade essential oils. Like I said before, I use Young Living. I believe in them. My dad introduced them to me in 1994. For me, I've tried some others and they just didn't compare to the Young Living. Now, I'm not trying to sell it. I'm just telling you why I've chosen Young Living, and because they worked for me. And I use them every day. But to make sure that they're pure, just like with the food, you want to make sure that everything that you're putting in and on and around your body is real, is pure, period. And essential oils, pure therapeutic grade, organic essential oils can help with that. They certainly can help raise the vibration. In fact, let's see if I can get this going here. Here's some frequency is measured in megahertz. The basic human body, now these are just basic numbers here, the basic human body has a frequency of 62 to 78 megahertz. That's where we should be. Colds and flus starts at 57 to 60 megahertz of frequency. So when your body drops down to 57 to 60 megahertz, you start getting sick. That's when your immune system is low, your energy levels are low. And this is science. We become receptive to cancer when our megahertz, our frequency levels drop to 42 megahertz. So, yeah, think about that. I see some wheels turning out there. You keep your vibration up. You can't help but be in a better state. And you cannot help but attract the things that you desire. And you can do that no matter what your frequency is. You match your frequency with whatever is out here, that's what you're going to attract to you. It's not philosophy, it's physics. Albert Einstein. So that's why I say you're creating your own world right here. in your mind. What are you telling yourself? This is another easy one. What are you telling yourself? Do you love yourself? Are you beautiful? Are you worthy? Are you deserving? You know, if you're telling yourself, oh, I never get money, I never get a break, I never get what I want, those are some powerful words, and they have frequency. Whether you say them out loud or whether you think them or whether you feel them, and your feeling has the most powerful frequency, because it's what you're feeling. Because you can say something all day long, but in your heart something else is going on. That's what the universe hears. That's what God hears. So that's what you're going to attract. It's also important to say when you want something, to say, I want this, or I am attracting this now. Don't say, I don't want that anymore. I mean, you can, but then what the universe hears is, they don't hear the don't. They hear what you said. So focus on what you do want. You want more money? Fine. Focus on the fact that you do have money now to be able to pay your bills. Aren't you glad for that? And don't go, yeah, but. You just wiped out everything if you go, yes, but. So don't go, yes, but. Yeah, I can pay my bills now, but. No. Be grateful that you can pay your bills now. Period. Gratitude. Gratitude helps raise your frequency level. And it's all the little things, you know, it's the little things that we don't think about every day, you know. We have a job to go to. Remember when the job crisis was going on and a lot of people were out of work? Be thankful for your job, no matter what it is. Be thankful that you can do your job. You know, be thankful that you are getting money to pay for things. Be thankful that you have electricity. How many times do we walk in a room and say, oh my gosh, thank you for light in here? Do you ever put thank you on your check, or if you do it online, to the energy company for saying, hey, thank you for giving me energy to run my house? You ever think about that? How about the gasoline that we put in a car? I know I hear a lot of complaints about how much gas is, but do you know what it took to get that gas to you so you could put it in your car so you could go do whatever it is you want to do? It took a lot. I'm from Louisiana. I have friends and family that worked a lot on the oil rigs out in the Gulf. I have had people killed. A friend of my children's was killed not just a few years ago. Because it's a dangerous job. Those guys are out there risking their lives to bring us energy, to bring us oil, you know. So think about that next time you pull up to the gas station and you're filling up your car. Be grateful that, number one, you're able to put gas in your car. You have a car to put it in, and you have this gasoline to be able to use your car to go wherever you want, wherever you need. You know, so all those little bitty things, those are huge. Those are really important to be grateful for. And the more that you start looking at things to be grateful for, the more things come into your life to be grateful for. It's this beautiful ebb and flow, and you are on the frequency of being grateful. So you start to attract a higher frequency level, attract more things to be grateful for. It's this beautiful circle. And it works. I'm telling you, it works. I go off on a whole tangent on this stuff. Like I said, this is one of my classes that I do, some of the coaching that I do, and this is science. In fact, you can look up about Bruce Tainio, Tainio. He's the technology, Tainio Technology, Tainio. He's the one that actually did a study, Bruce Tainio. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but he's the one that actually did a study on frequencies. So it's all there. It's science. It's real. It's true. So look it up. Do a little challenge for yourself. Start doing some things to be grateful for. Keep a grateful journal, a gratitude journal, and write down your gratefuls every day for 10 days. Try it for 10 days and see what happens. Those are some ways to raise your frequency, and those are cheap and easy. But it's all about changing habits. That's really what it is. And that's why it takes a long time sometimes to change a habit, depending on person. We've heard all kinds of numbers. Oh, it takes 2 weeks to change a habit, 30 days. I've come to realize it really depends on the person, and it depends on what the habit is and how deep it goes, because some habits can be easy to change and some can't. So it really just depends. Do it until it feels right. And I'm here to tell you, I've been doing this for a long time myself, and I still sometimes have to stop myself and go, oh, I recognize you. Let's change that. So you never stop. It's always, you're always going to be working with it, but it gets easier and easier and easier. Just like it did, when you learn to walk, it gets easier and easier. Same thing. So anyway, there are some little tidbits on frequency. I hope you enjoyed that. And again, please reach out to me. I love talking about all this stuff with people. You can find me on my Facebook page, A Touch of Heaven. I also have a website at touchofheavenflorida.com. And you can, of course, message me right here on this. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Thank you.